Salutations, viewers. My name is Game Dame, and welcome back to another one of Game Dame Reacts, where we are finally seeing Kratos become Kratos in God of War Ragnarok. Now, this is a behind-the-scenes trailer, so now we get to have some juiciness behind the actor, well, voice actor of Kratos. So now I'm very excited to see this, so let's go ahead and press play.
Fair warning, friends. Should you prefer to remain unburdened by foreknowledge of the thrilling adventures of Kratos, Atreus, and yours truly, then turn back now.
And I'm already playing it.
Spoilers for Ragnarok lie ahead.
Hopefully not too many spoilers.
All the relationships, especially the ones that carried over 2018 God of War, Kratos realizing that he's part of something. He's part
He is
of,
part of
God forbid that I say
something.
it, a family.
A family.
And I think that's a great
Family.
moment for Kratos, because I don't think he ever, in his wildest dreams, ever imagined that he'd be part of anything again.
No, I don't think. No, it's Kratos. We never would have thought that he would have been part of this, honestly.
I am Christopher Judge, and I play Kratos.
Hi, my name is Bruno Velasquez. I'm the animation director on God of War Ragnarok.
Eu sou o Ricardo Juarez e sou o dublador de
I would
Kratos
love to
no
become
Brasil.
friends with the man who plays as Kratos.
بلعب شخصية
He is so
كريتوس
handsome,
في النسخة العربي
and his
من
voice is
الإصدار
just absolutely stunning.
God of War.
クレイトスの声を担当させていただいております三宅健太です
Hi, my name is Eric Jacobus. I'm the
Oh,
stuntman
look
for
at all the
Kratos,
different types
as well as
of
the stunt
Kratos
coordinator for
voice
God of War
actors.
My role as an animation director is really there to assist Chris and the other actors on the style of movement that we want to keep consistent across the characters.
I always think physically bigger. So I try to stand bigger. I try to stand wider.
Yes, as you
I try to
should, King.
stand more firmly. And every time he moves, I want it to have a sense of purpose that he's going to
I bet
do
he
something.
feels, yeah, I mean,
Because
it's
In
Kratos.
my mind, doesn't ever do something by happenstance.
No, he doesn't.
There's always a definitive objective. So that would give purpose to his movements.
There's a certain amount
very
of
much
chaos
would give purpose to it.
with Kratos' combat. And there's a moment, and I always clock it, from about 90 degrees this way to 90 degrees that way. When I do that attack, it's like I throw my entire body into it, and there's a little bit of chaos, and I catch myself at the end. And normally in other characters, that's not allowed, right? You're not allowed to kind of lose it like that. But
You're not, but it's
in that
Kratos.
90-degree
And Doom
window,
Guy.
I'm allowed to lose it.
Doom
And then
Guy
like
is
that,
also
and then
up
I
there.
pull it right back, and that's kind of like the Kratos brand that, you know, the animators and the director have really helped foster and create with me.
Every direction that we give to our actors or animators is to always keep them consistent, to put themselves into that space of always being a warrior ready for battle.
Oh, yeah,
The
for
animators and the director
sure.
helped sort of create a
Oh,
language
yeah.
around how Kratos moves. Some of those things include a really fast return to idle so that he always looks like he's in combat, a certain amount of shake when he swings a weapon. You know, there are these little pieces that I'm always thinking of whenever I do movements for Kratos. that
Always
really
gotta
help
think about it.
make the
All these
character
little
feel like
pieces.
he's in the combat the whole time.
Working with Christopher Judge, who was the voice and also motion capture performer for Kratos, has been one of the best experiences I've had in my career. A lot of the motion that comes through in the cinematics especially really is just him becoming Kratos.
For me,
Which is so awesome.
The first time I inhabited the role of Kratos, I was in such splendid physical condition that I actually felt like Kratos. When I saw the rendering,
I love
I
that.
felt that I was him.
そのクリストファーさんの演技を見ながら声を入れさせていただいたんです
Which
が
I bet is a fantastic way to say it. See,
助けられました僕は彼の演技がですね特に彼の目がいつもキラキラと潤んでるんですよそれ
sparkling.
がなんか
Sparkling, he said.
そのより前回よりもクレイトスになんか人間味みたいな
Ô Ricardo, ali eu sou o Kratos, então são muitas horas concentrado ali, entrando no personagem, fazendo com que o personagem realmente
Oh my God!
tenha
Wait, I
uma
haven't seen
identificação
this
com o
yet.
público para que haja imersão.
Oh
سهل
man,
إنك تقول
definitely some
كريتوس
spoilers,
أو
but
تبقى
nothing too
كريتوس
crazy.
في المعركة، إنما في الكابوس
They did warn me at the beginning of
التعرض
this trailer.
للخوف، في الإحساس بقدر من الهزيمة، قلة الحيلة قدام ابنه، اهتزاز صورته قدام
Thankfully, I
ابنه، كل ده
don't
صعب قوي إنك
see.
تعبر عنه
Oh, I know
بصوت
what's happening
قوي.
there. Oh
So at the
God.
beginning of God of War Ragnarok,
Ah,
Kratos is in a
why
different
did they
stage
put
than he
so
was
much
in the
into
previous
it?
game. Of course, now he has accepted the passing of his wife. He's accepting his role as a father, but then now his son is seeking a lot more. So Kratos is coming
Which
to
I do
terms
know, which I
on
do know.
How do I best raise Atreus and how
Well,
do
it's
I guide him?
hard to how to
follow
best
you
know
everywhere.
raise
We don't
him.
believe in any of it.
And still, I follow. Because all that matters is that you are safe.
That's not all
Ah,
that matters.
God damn
Who's
it!
keeping you safe?
I
We
hate
are
it.
very interested in
Why
exploring
did they put so much
what
in
it's
here?
like to have a relationship with your own child. Even, you know, Chris Judge, him being a father as well, it's always something that comes up on stage, talking about our kids and talking about our relationships with our own families.
Well, some of the things emotionally with Kratos are very readily accessible to me. Being a father.
I
Being
mean,
willing
obviously.
to do whatever it takes to ensure that your children are safe.
التعامل ما بينه وما بين ابنه ده كان أكتر شيء، أو المشاهد دي أو الجمل اللي بيتكلم فيها مع ابنه كانت بالنسبة لي ممتعة جدا.
I wonder if any of them played the previous God of War games at all.
عن طريقتي بكتشف طريقتي أنا في التعامل مع ابني.
Até o Kratos conseguiu evoluir. Ele é uma versão melhor de si mesmo. E ele faz tudo pelo Atreus. Tudo, tudo. Ele está preparando o Atreus para o Ragnarok. E para que isso aconteça, ele vai se dedicar ao máximo. Ele vai além do que ele poderia imaginar.
Even though Kratos has a difficulty expressing the way that he feels about Atreus, it's really demonstrated through Kratos' actions that he really cares about him. He would move mountains for him. You know, he literally climbed
Absolutely
the highest
would
point
move mountains
to
for him.
respect the wishes of his wife. That just shows that Kratos really, once he cares for someone, even though he doesn't express it through his words, he does it through his actions.
Kratos no longer pontificates to Atreus. He's no longer speaking to an audience that just listens. He is now having debates with rebuttals with a young man who possesses his own ideas, his own thoughts, what he perceives to be his own trajectory to
Ooh.
get to where he needs to be. The hard part, I think, of Kratos' journey is him learning to listen. And
I
that's
mean,
what
that
comes
makes
with having
sense.
Such
That's,
black
I
and
mean, it
white
makes
view
sense.
of right and wrong. A lot of times you're not receptive to what someone is telling you about how they feel. And I think that was a huge part of Kratos' growth, was him learning how to listen.
今回はとにかく仲間たち、本当にいっぱい対話を重ねるんですね、ゲームの中で。その中ですごく人を受け入れる度量の大きさみたいなのが
Mm.
一段進化したように僕は感じましたね。何かを大きく受け入れる器みたいな、心の器みたいなものが本当に一個進化したんじゃないかなって。
I love when they're having dinner together. These were one of my favorite parts.
Don't go forgetting this what'll get you there.
Another fun part about being on set is just seeing Chris Judge and Sunny Suljic just interact with each other. Almost like Kratos and Atreus interact in the game. They become buddies throughout the years, and it's almost like
And he went through
father
so
and son
much puberty
relationship is
too that I
almost
bet it was so
manifested
hard to
on
keep
set
up
the
with.
same way.
I met Sonny when he was 10. So I've seen all the stages of his development. Now, in Ragnarok, he's a teenager, feeling himself, good-looking young kid, and he had ideas.
He had
Like
ideas.
he actually was able to break down scenes and have his own ideas about them.
Which I love
And
that they even
I
took
remember the
into
first time
took
it
some
happened,
time into
I
it.
just stood back like, wow, this is a whole different dude. This isn't, you know.
You work with him, so it makes
little
sense.
kid that had a million distractions. This is a young man who is very intelligent, very thoughtful, because I had gone through it with my children. It was something that I had missed very much as a father, as a man, was seeing this evolution of a human being and seeing them growing into who they are going to be. That part of it for me was great. And it was really interesting to me to see that, not only between Kratos and Atreus, but between Sunny and I.
It has been really interesting to see how the character of Kratos has evolved, especially on the last game, coming from the Greek period over to the Norse era, to see him become a father once again, to see him recognize that there was a lot of things in his past that perhaps he wasn't.
And I've
very
seen
proud
this a
of,
million
a lot of
times
terrible
in
things
other
that he did,
trailers.
and seeing that almost him getting a second chance at having a family, at raising a child, going through those changes, sort of accepting himself. It always has been really interesting to me.
If I do this,
Fate only binds you if you let it.
It's
Do
true.
what's necessary.
That's true. Fate only binds you
Because it
if
is
you
written.
let it.
I'm so excited for people to be able to continue this journey called God of War Ragnarok. My youngest son, who is one of my harshest critics, said, Daddy, I didn't want it to end. Well, neither did I. I missed every day that I wasn't with this collaboration of folks. So if you loved God of War 2018,
You're gonna
I
love
truly hope that you get a
Ragnarok,
chance to experience
which I have
Ragnarok.
definitely been
It's gonna blow your socks
loving
off,
Ragnarok.
truly.
I would love to meet him in person. Honestly, I think it would be so much fun to meet him in person. I'll have to see where he's touring next, for sure. It's really awesome to see the perspectives of the actors and seeing the experiences that they have together, trying to put everything together, and the growth and everything that they've done so far with it. I think it's really awesome to see them from 2018 to now in Ragnarok, and I'm very impressed with Atreus, or the actor who plays Atreus. The fact that he had his own say in some things, it blows my mind, and I absolutely am here for it. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys thought of this trailer, but that is all the time I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I highly appreciate your time as always. But please do not forget to subscribe and or follow not only to my YouTube, but to my Twitch. You guys know where my YouTube is at, but you can find my Twitch at twitch.tv/thegamedame. Thanks guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.